Oh man, guys, what is... Hang on a second. There we go. What's going on today, guys? D Creator here, back with another video. Huge shout out to Aaron for giving me this nice jacket, because it's pretty chilly out here. And this is what I mean by pretty chilly. Stupid cold was literally 2 weeks ago. It was actually started snowing the day that we were supposed to have stupid cold. So I'm glad they did it earlier before the snow hit. Stupid cold was very fun, but I messed up some things. Now, of course, with drifting, you gotta plan on breaking stuff and, you know, messing up and having to redo and, you know, maintenance, all types of stuff. But honestly, for my first drift event, it wasn't that bad. We can go ahead and start off with the first mishap. That right there is my hydro handbrake line, and as you can see, there's a hole in it. Honestly, this was my fault. I should have ran spacers when I did, but I couldn't because of the type of wheels I had on. I didn't have the right wheels. I need aftermarket 17-inch Mustang wheels. I had the 16-inch stock wheels, which are these right here. They did the job, but since I couldn't put the spacers on there because it didn't have the cutout, the opening, this one has the opening right there. That is what messed up my line. Another thing I was having an issue with was the fact that I had a huge amount of body roll. I could not control the car. I could not transition without either hitting my head on the door pillar, or I think at one point I hit my head with one of my passengers that rode with me. And I also noticed this whenever I unloaded the car. See how that tailpipe is sticking all the way out like that? See how that one's all the way in? Nice. Yeah, my exhaust is not connected anymore. And that was the results of it falling off the trailer. Speaking of trailer, let's go take a look at the trailer. That's my trailer tire. Yep, I hit a pothole and blew it. Nice job, D Creator. You having fun in the snow? It's too cold out here. Come on, Nala. Now that the event is over, we got to do some stuff. First thing I need to do is fix the exhaust. Now, fixing the exhaust could be free, or it could cost me a little bit of money. Not much, but just a little bit. If Pipes want to sponsor me for an exhaust for my Mustang, then I mean, you know, please be nice. And it'll sound really good when I put it with the 5.0, so come on, Pipes. Next thing I got to do is relocate my handbrake. After putting the seats in there, I noticed that whenever I pulled the handbrake, I pull it in a very awkward way, and it's not really me grabbing it, it's just kind of me pulling it with my wrist. So I definitely need to swap that around, not on the side that is on, but I probably need to swap it over closer to the steering wheel because the way the seat is made. I'm also going to fix the brake line as well. It should be like $20 or something like that. The next thing I need to get is drift juice. Yeah, I said it. Drift juice. It's an inside joke with the other pit crews that I was parked next to, but all it is just a bottle of water, pump spray with water in it, and we just call it drift juice. And we spray it on the tire just to cool them off, so that would be handy to have so the tires don't chunk off like it was before. I really do need to get me some new wheels and tires, so I need to specifically get Mustang wheels, 17-inch Mustang wheels with the cutout, so I can fit spacers in there, no problem. The type of tires I need, I think it's called Kendas. It's a very popular drift tire. The reason why I was not getting as much grip as I need to is because the tires that I had on there was literally tires from 2014. So yeah, it's kind of old. Anyway, the wheels, I'm not planning on spending anything more than like $100 to $200 for all four, because I mean, they're just going to get banged up. I don't really care what they look like as long as they have that cutout. I don't care. The tires though, the tires are going to be, if I get all four, it's going to be $400 to $500. Next thing I need to get is a seatbelt harness and the seatbelt bar, harness bar. The stock seatbelt, it helped, but it's kind of inconvenient. It's not really comfortable, and it doesn't really make you feel safe. And also, when you put the harness on, it plants you to the top of the seat versus just kind of across. It actually plants you down and holds you in tight into the seat. I'm pretty sure my passengers would be okay with that as well, feeling planted to the seat, because I had a couple passengers asking me, what do I hold on to? And I just said, to anything you can grab a hold to. Another thing I need to get so desperately is coilovers. And what's bad about the coilovers is my setup, I'm gonna have to get custom ones. So I have to go ahead and get what the pros using, and that's BC Racing coilovers. It's going to be close to $2,000. The front is what I need because it's the custom setup, since I got SN95 spindles and Fox body caster camber plates. Now if BC Racing want to sponsor me, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. Even if it's just half off, I would really appreciate it. Another thing I need to get is a bash bar, which I don't necessarily need to get it. It will make a huge difference if I can just go ahead and jack up the car really quick and not have to worry about where I'm jacking it up at, jacking up one side and then jacking up the other side. I can jack up the front and the back. That will be very handy. And I also would be able to have a tow hook in the back. They'd be able to just pull me out in the back. So that's later down the line. I don't know how much that would cost. With my man Taylor, that's actually, I guess you can call him a sponsor. He's actually going to help me weld up the bash bar. So yeah, shout out to him. This is his business. If you ever need some work done, he welded my rear end. We saw how good it turned out, okay? And the last but certainly not least, I either need to sell my trailer or trade it for an actual car trailer. Here's the reason why. I cannot have both my cars fall off the trailer. I had the Mach 1 fall off the trailer, now I gotta paint the front bumper, and I had the Fox body falling off the trailer, and now I gotta fix the exhaust. So in order for me to avoid all of that, I either need to go ahead and get me a low profile trailer, a trailer that's actually made for cars, or an enclosed trailer. And I do know an enclosed trailer is gonna be a little bit expensive, and it's also gonna be a little bit heavier, so I will also have to get me a better hitch, which I already had to anyway. But going back to my rear end and my BC Racing coilovers, I actually got a funny story about that. I actually got scammed. So if you want to check out that video, it should be next week's video right here. If it's not right here, it's not next week yet. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one, all right?